Mostly clear tonight, a low of 36. Sunny tomorrow, high of 55. Mostly clear tomorrow night, a low of 35. We're going to see increasing clouds on Wednesday with a high of 65. Showers Wednesday night, a low of 46. Chance of showers before 1 on Thursday, partly sunny, high of 59.
Hey, sports fans, huddle up. It's time for the DQ Pigskin Report. A weekly football show with the head coaches at Danville, Boyle, Mercer, Garrett, and Lincoln counties. The Center College head coach. Plus an update from the UK football coach. The Pigskin Report. Brought to you by DQ. Happy tastes good. State Farm Insurance. Here to help life go right. Whitaker Bank. Uniquely Kentucky. CC Auto Parts and Service. An Auto Value Certified Service Center. Essity, a global leading hygiene and health company. Now, with the DQ Pigskin Report, here are your hosts, Rick Schobel and Joe Mathis.
Good evening from your Harrodsburg DQ Grill and Chill. Well, you got the two-piece dinner. It comes with fries and toast out here, DQ Joe, for $4.99 for the month of November.
Love it.
If that's not enough, the month of November, regular double cheeseburgers are half price. Comboed up, just $5.25. Saves you money.
That's what Super Dave got.
And they're
Combo
good.
meal.
The burgers are always good
Very
here.
good. Yep.
Yeah. Well, we went 4-2. That's pretty good for us.
We, we didn't have Lincoln County play.
No.
Kind of expected a Danville loss, right? And then the other loss was.
That'd be 3-2, because Lincoln didn't play. I counted Lincoln.
Well, who was the other loss then? Besides Danville.
We had.
Because UK didn't play either.
Danville and UK didn't play.
No, Danville played. They lost.
I mean, Danville played. UK didn't play.
Lincoln and UK didn't play.
Lincoln and UK
Center
did not play.
won. Garrett won 2-0. Mercer won 3-0. Boyle won 4-0. Lincoln didn't play. UK didn't play. Danville lost. So 4-1.
4-1.
So an even better record than what we thought. There we go.
That's about our
we
best
keep on
week.
talking. We may get unbeaten here.
Yeah, we'll keep talking. Maybe we went undefeated.
Yeah.
For the week. Well, interested. The playoffs are here, and we've got the Padre here. Super Dave, TNT is here, and a lot of people that are wanting something good to eat come to your DQ Grill and Chill. All right, Joe, I guess we might as well get started and take it to UK. Coach Stoops, did you get anything done in your bye week?
Good to get back after the bye week. I think it was really beneficial for our team, mentally, physically, just an opportunity to get better, take a good look at ourselves. Obviously, the areas we need to improve, and we still have a quarter of the season left. So it's up to us on how we decide to finish. I trust our team. I believe in our team, and we'll be excited to get back on the field today and start our prep for Murray. I'd also like to acknowledge Veterans Day and thank you for your service and what you do for our country. Really, it's hard to put in the words and thank you enough. So just like to acknowledge that as well. We'll be better. Certainly some guys will be better than they've been, and some others will still be evaluated. Our coaches to get out there and work with them, a lot of one-on-one time, and a lot of guys just get elevated reps, like getting number 1 reps or number 2 reps, but getting coached and getting pushed and seeing all of our schemes. And so it was very good. They needed the weekend, and so I saw a couple of them up in the hallway today, and they were bouncing around and smiling and having fun and enjoyed their weekend. And Tarian is a guy that's getting better and better, with every rep. He's a true freshman and went out there and held his own and played really hard and played really well. JQ's another one that's doing some good things, and DJ as well. We need all of them to be at 100%. That's been a while since we've had the whole group even close to 100%, so it'll be good to try to get some depth. The recruits, have been really steady, and for us, I think there's got to be a good balance. You're going through a year like this. We're not used to this. We've gone to a bowl game for 8 straight years. I know, I know we want more than that than just going to a bowl game, but to think that that's just simple to do. I mean, we could be down to 2 in the SEC that have done that, after this year. So if we don't finish very strong and take it one game at a time and win this one and try to finish as strong as we can, but it's not as easy as it appears. Just take a good look at the great programs in this conference. That to have a year off here or there, it happens. We want to stay away from that. I think that's where the balance comes in with high school recruiting, and we're off to a terrific start. We have some really good players that I believe some of them can come in and contribute and help. But as you know, the portal will be key as well. I mean, look at some of the teams and the transformation they've made from the portal. It's evidenced by look at history in this league. Look at some teams that maybe hadn't gone to a bowl game and the way they've bounced back and done some very good things. I think opportunity is important to the portal players, and I just got to make sure I get out and continue to try to fundraise and raise some money to put a roster together.
UK head coach Mark Stoops, Cats are back in action Saturday, hosting Murray State.
Oh, that should be a big win. I mean, if they can't beat Murray State, they are really in trouble.
Yeah. So we'll see how they do Saturday, Murray State. URB, I hope they do fine, but you can be fine as well. Come out here to the Harrisburg Dairy Queen, grab something to eat.
That's
you
right.
Can get the Peanut Buster Parfait.
What is this double headers Super Dave's got here? Double header of ice cream.
It's got like peanuts and I guess Reese cups in there somewhere. Chocolate syrup, no Reese cups. Chocolate syrup, I don't know. It's a bunch of delectable looking stuff and ice cream. And Teresa got, a hot fudge sundae with peanuts? Nope. Just hot fun Sunday. So Teresa brought hers back, and hers is, Super Dave's comes in a large cup, and Teresa's in a small cup.
I got that Reese Cup Blizzard. That is so good. It made my tongue slap my lips happy.
Yeah. I got the Cheeseburger Deluxe $7 meal deal. Switched out the Sunday for a Reese Peanut Butter Cup Blizzard, too. And living life and loving life here at the Harrisburg Dairy Queen. We'll step aside. We'll come back. We're talking Center College. Head coach Andy Fry and Garrett County head football coach Spencer Crutchfield are coming up next on the Dairy Queen Pigskin Report on 103.9 FM WHIR, 99.5 FM WHBN, and HometownLive.net.
Great! See, we're practically sitting on the field. If you could sit here.
Your food and drinks will be right over.
Oh, yes! For the same price as way up here. Great seats. Right up here with a blimp. Why wouldn't you? It's the same with auto insurance. With discounts up to 40%, it's possible to get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys.
See your State Farm agent in Harrisburg, David Hopewell, and Randy Couch.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrisburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
Let's go!
This Saturday,
We're going to play Kentucky football.
Kentucky! Let's go! A different kind of horse rolls into town from right here in the Commonwealth.
Take the move. Everything you got.
The Murray State Racers and your Kentucky Wildcats.
The pregame show starts this Saturday at 11:30 with kickoff at 1:30.
It's all right here on your home for the Cats and the hits is WRNZ FM C105.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? With a wide range of products and services, we are here to provide you friendly, expert service for all of your banking needs. This is Rita McIntyre. I'm the relationship banker for Boyle, Garrett, and Mercer counties. As part of your community, we are committed to building solid, long-term relationships. Call me at 859-733-4963. Let us show you what uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
And now, back to the DQ Pigskin Report.
All right, we are back at the Harrisburg DQ Grill and Chill. $7 meals all day, 2 for $5 snacks, backyard bacon, ranch signature stacked burgers if you dare, frozen hot chocolate. That'd be a good one for tonight. Blizzard of the month. Oreo fudge brownie. Super Dave, look at it, man. His beard just stood straight up when I said that. All the crave is for any occasion with the DQ Blizzard cakes. Check them out. They are delicious. All right, let's head over to Center College. Coach Fry, Andy W. Fry, big win over Rhodes, 49-20. Oh, by the way, the W stands for winner.
Well, that's very kind of you, but I could make a misnomer of all that whole term. But anyways, but yeah, thanks. Yeah, we played well, especially second half. But I don't want to take anything away from Rose. The kids played hard, and I mean, we had to earn everything, and that was probably a good thing for us. I didn't want to get gimmies. I want to get better, and the only way you get better is you got to work at it and do the things your coach should do. Probably the biggest difference when we played Barry, a chance to win that game, but we had 55 mental errors.
Wow.
55. Never had that many. And we still had a chance to win, which you got to remember, too, when you play a good football team, they can force mental errors. As we say, the bullets are flying, and you got to make decisions within 2 seconds, and I get that. But this game, we had a total of 15 mental errors. And normally, I've always said, you're playing a pretty clean game if you're under 20. A game. You're playing clean. There's always 4 or 5 plays that make a difference in you winning and losing. But the problem is you don't know what 4 or 5 of those plays are going to be. You at least got a better chance when you are cutting out the mental errors and playing fundamentally sound in what you're coached to do. I was pleased with that.
Right now, what does the playoff picture look like?
Well, right now, if we win, we share in the conference title, and then we are right now, I think, 10th of the 12 that comes out of the Pool C. So we would be in the playoffs. Now, who we play, I don't know, and things can change dramatically for all I know. I just know it ain't going to change for us. We win. The part of the, I think it's the NPA or how the NCAA does it. You got to take your top 5 teams that you win, and that's what they base a lot of that whole thing on. So I don't know. Sewanee hasn't played well. They've played well at times. They're probably a much better 2-7 team. People think they're not doing well, but I'm telling you, when they play the Trinities and the Barry, they play really well. I mean, they played them well. Now, all of a sudden, then they play a team that you would think you should win this game. They didn't play as well. But, they beat Rhodes pretty handily, and that's a big rival Sewanee game, and they've done some things well. We got to play clean and play well.
They play to the level of the team they're playing.
Yeah, that's right. And you have the ability to do that. Now you're in the game. Now you're pressing it. And then how does your team respond to that? It's always my fear. And I think we've grown up, but we're a very young football team. That's why I think we had 55 mental errors. We played we have talent because we played Barry right up to the edge, right to the moment, but we just, our guys were playing, I think not all of them, but I'm sure there were some kids out there that had tight sphincters, and
yep.
They press. Now when you press, you make mistakes. You're not playing relaxed and playing with joy.
And this is the last regular season game, and you're at home, and Sewanee comes in. Coach, what's it going to take for Center College to come away with a victory and put yourself in a position to hopefully get a playoff game?
If we play clean, we play well. Ever since the Trinity game, which was our 4th game of the season, we had played clean against the next 4 games we played. We got better and better and better. And it was good to see us play well fundamentally. And I think that's what it's going to take. We got to win the special teams, which was, I thought we won the special teams against Rhodes. They did they ran a fake on us and they got it. But then we turned around and on a 4th and on the 40-yard line and went for a field goal and got a field goal, a fake, and we scored on it. And then we had 2 kick returns that set up scores. And so I was playing, we didn't have to punt. Didn't punt once in the game. So I was pleased to see us play well, and I think that's what we got to do here. We got to just do what we're coached to do. They will throw the ball downfield. And so now that's how they've beaten people playing in them. They get big plays. I haven't seen them really honestly sustain drives over and over, but they'll take shots. You got a chance every time you throw that ball up.
Almost 100 yards.
Center College head football coach Andy Fry as the Colonels. Big win over Barry.
If they win Saturday.
Was it Barry? Wasn't Barry.
No, it's Rhodes.
Rhodes, yeah.
If they win Saturday, then they're sitting very good for a playoff game.
Yeah. Speaking of sitting really well in the playoffs, Garrett County head football coach Spencer Crutchfield joins us. Golden Lions got the first playoff win since 2017 with a win over Elizabethtown on Friday. And Coach Crutchfield, 411 rushing yards, carried you to a 35-7 win over E-Town.
Yeah, we definitely want to establish a run every game that we play. And, got to give our O-line a lot of credit. Cam and Malachi had a lot of big holes to run through. And, Cam made some huge plays for us. Slipped a couple tackles that would break off a couple long runs. So definitely proud of the execution of the game plan and we just got to make sure we continue to build off of that.
There you go, Coach. 411 rushing yards for your Golden Lions. So let's play a little Garrett County football trivia here. Cue up the music, please. Coach, do you know the last time a Garrett County football team ran for more than 400 yards in a game? You know the answer to that?
I don't, but I would say it was probably around 16, maybe 15, 16. I don't know.
So who would be the head coach at that point? 2015, that would have been Jerry Perry, right?
Oh, Jerry Perry, yes.
Yes,
absolutely.
Coach, good guess, but incorrect. The last time a Garrett County football team ran for 400 yards, the head coach was Spencer Crutchfield. It happened 27 games ago in a game against McCurry Central, September the 30th of 2022. You ran for 435 against McCurry Central. Do you know who your two leading rushers were that night?
Let's see. I would say Malachi Simmons and Cam Peete.
That's exactly right. Malachi ran for 229. Cameron ran for 178 in that game. So, been 27 games since you ran for more than 400, but you did it again on Friday night. And not only did you run for 400, Coach, you also held E-Town to just a touchdown in the 35-7 win. Tell us how you think your defense played.
The defense, played really well. We gave up a big play early, and, got to give Jagger Woods a lot of credit. If you didn't watch the game, they had pretty much a breakaway touchdown. He was able to make a play for us and save a touchdown on the 5-yard line, and then we held strong there, made them miss a field goal. I think that was kind of the turning point in the game. They got down inside the red zone and wasn't able to stick it in, and we scored 3 plays later after we turned them over on down. So definitely, huge play by Jagger and huge play for our defense.
Coach, you got the first playoff win in Garrett County since 2017. Now you're looking for back-to-back playoff wins. And in terms of athleticism, the team that you get Friday is about at the top across the entire state. That's Louisville Central, and one of the best running backs in the state in Cortez Stone. Tell us what you know about this Louisville Central offense.
Well, like you said, they're so athletic. They have such great team speed, and they're a physical football team too. It's not like they just have a bunch of athletes that are not physical. So they create a lot of issues for you just because they have so many weapons. They're really, really good up front. So we know we have our hands full, and we just got to make sure that we try to limit big plays as much as possible and try to make sure we make them drive the football.
Yeah, super run-heavy offense. What type of formations do they run, Coach?
They're pretty much consistent in 2 or 3 formations. They run a little 2-back gun look with twins. They're gonna get in the bone some. And then they'll get in some spread looks with the trips and maybe the flex look. But they're not real complicated. They just have really good athletes, and they're really well coached.
Defensively, Coach, this is a team that's forced 22 turnovers this year, 14 interceptions. They've taken 4 of those turnovers back for touchdowns, 1 a scoop-and-score fumble, 3 other pick sixes. What do you know about this Louisville Central defense?
They're super aggressive, super fast. They've got really good size, and overall, just their overall team speed is what kind of, limits people from making big plays because they're able to get to the football and get so many hats to the football. So, we know we have our hands full. We got to make sure that we're getting off the football up front. And, like I always do each week, is, we don't control the line of scrimmage. They can make it a long night for you. So, got to make sure that we're the most physical team.
Yeah, they seem like a pretty complete team. Only one team has scored more points than them in Class 3A. That's Belfry, and they have given up Louisville Central the least number of points out of all the Class 3A teams this year. Special teams-wise, Coach, what do you expect to see out of the special teams? Looks like another pretty good unit, and they have, I think, 3 return touchdowns this year.
Well, yeah, they're just so explosive and got so many different guys that can go the distance. It's, you got to be strategic on where you kick the ball and where you want to place the ball and make sure your coverage team's in position. And then when they're on coverage, they don't kick the ball real deep, but they're on top of you right as soon as you catch it. So you got to make sure that you're just sound in all aspects of the game.
Coach, what's the keys to a victory Friday night against the Louisville Central Yellow Jackets to move on to the state quarterfinals?
Well, like I said, I think we got to be the most physical team. We got to win the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. We got to make sure that we limit their big plays and make them drive the football and don't turn the ball over, and give them short fields.
There you go. Garrett County head football coach Spencer Crutchfield. Coach, we appreciate your time. Good luck with practice, and on Friday against Central, we'll talk to you again next Monday, okay?
Thank you, Joe.
Gary County head football coach Spencer Crutchfield. The Golden Lions heading to Louisville Central to take on the Louisville Central Yellow Jackets. We'll have that game Friday night, 7:30 on hometownlive.net and delayed on Z105. Right now, we're live at the Harrisburg Dairy Queen.
That's right.
We'll be here another 35 minutes through 7 o'clock tonight. And in the month of November, all kinds of great deals like the 2 for $5 snacks, the Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Snack Burger, the Parmesan Garlic Chicken Strip Basket, the Honey Barbecue Chicken Strip Basket. And at the Harrisburg Dairy Queen, only the month of November, regular double cheeseburgers are half price, $2.45 for a double cheeseburger. The combo meal is just $5.25.
And all veterans eat for half price, 50% off. It's every day, not just today. But today, veterans that come in get a free medium blizzard.
There you go.
All veterans get a free medium blizzard today.
Yeah, with today being Veterans Day, and
yes.
we certainly salute those who have served our country
Thank
so
you,
willingly.
Barbara.
Yeah, we'll step aside. We'll come back, and we'll talk with Mercer County head football coach Craig Yeast. Got a big win over LaRue County, big easy win over LaRue County. And Danville head football coach Frank Parks, as the Admirals had to travel to Beechwood last Friday night, and things did not go Danville's way. We'll talk about that coming up next on the Harrisburg Dairy Queen Pigskin Report on 103.9 FM WHIR, 99.5 FM WHBN, and hometownlive.net.
What he said.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it. No appointment necessary. Fast, friendly auto service every time. We'll have you in and out, hassle-free. Brakes, engines, and service of every kind. With free pickup and free delivery. CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
Are you considering starting a business or expanding your existing business? Are you looking for a stable partner you can trust to help you understand your options? This is Ricky Peterson. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank at the Danville Main Street office. As a part of your community, I'm here to help you understand the best options for you today and in the future. Give me a call at 859-236-9822. Let me show you what Uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Intercounty Energy wants you to put safety first when you're working outside. Always look up to see if there are overhead power lines, and be sure to stay clear of them. For safety's sake, always hire a professional to trim trees instead of doing it yourself. Remember, a tree limb cut in the wrong place could fall on a power line and cause you a world of hurt. If you do decide to do the work yourself, always protect your eyes and hands by wearing safety glasses and gloves. Intercounty Energy cares about your safety. Look up, be alert, and stay safe.
Great! See, we're practically sitting on the field. If you could sit here.
Your food and drinks will be right over.
Oh, yes! For the same price as way up here. Great seats. Right up here with a blimp. Why wouldn't you? It's the same with auto insurance. With discounts up to 40%, it's possible to get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys.
See your State Farm agent in Harrisburg, David Hopewell and Randy Couch. And now, back to the DQ Pigskin Report.
We're live here at the Harrisburg Dairy Queen, where we are talking high school football, and Mercer County head coach Craig Yeast is coming up talking with Radio Rick. Before we do that, let's talk about some of the great specials here at the
let's
Harrisburg
talk about
Dairy
our
Queen.
veterans, too. We appreciate all the veterans. And Barbara Montgomery, owner here at the DQ Grill and Chill in Harrisburg, 50% off every day, not just Veterans Day, but every day for veterans. That's really nice. The police department, the sheriff's department, and KSP all eat free here at the DQ Grill and Chill, only in Harrodsburg.
Yeah, got a round of
applause for that.
on that
Barbara
one,
Montgomery, that's for you.
Yeah, we saw a couple of Harrisburg police officers in here earlier
a couple
today.
came
Take
in.
advantage of that.
Yeah, that's very generous, very nice of Barbara to do that.
Yeah, the blizzard of the month this month is the Oreo Fudge Brownie, which I believe Super Dave got last week.
That's Super Dave's beard. When you said Oreo and Reese Cup, his beard just goes flying up in there.
Oh, that's what the Padre got, too.
Yeah, he had
Oreo
a
Fudge Brownie.
big mound of chocolate there.
And then, of course, they have the Dairy Queen Blizzard cakes for any occasion that you can come in here and pick up as well. So stop by the Harrisburg Dairy Queen. November specials again, the 2-piece fish dinner, the 1-piece fish dinner, the fish sandwich, the country ham sandwich, and the BLTs.
All right, let's head to talk to Mercer head coach, Craig Easton, coach 5-game winning streak as you thumped LaRue 51-14. Congrats.
I appreciate it. It was a good win for our team, and anytime you can get a big win in the playoffs, you'll take it. So kudos to our players and coaches for being ready, prepared, and going out early and taking care of business.
Cornelius Mapp, it did everything that you asked him, 6 for 6, 96 yards, 2 touchdowns, and I believe he intercepted a pass too.
He did. He had an interception as well. Cornelius played well. We didn't throw it much. I don't think we ran very many offensive plays, but we had very, very good execution.
Cameron Bottoms ran for 102 yards and a touchdown. Byron Russell had a touchdown. Ashton Drakeford had a touchdown. Cohen Sanford had a rushing touchdown, and Michael Cox. That's a good variety of balance there.
Yeah, it's a good group of guys making plays and out there playing, having fun. And, I mean, again, when you practice well and you prepare well and you go out and take care of business, that's what I was looking for, and that's what we got. So really proud of all of those guys for going out and playing hard and making plays and having fun while you're doing it.
Jacob Sanford caught a touchdown pass as well as Ashton Drakeford.
Yeah, so, I mean, we had a lot of guys score touchdowns. I believe Michael Cox had a touchdown pass. It was not a handoff. It was a toss, so that's technically a pass.
Everybody pretty healthy going into the playoff game number 2?
I feel good about where we are going into this game. Just we're healthy. I don't think anybody's 100%, but we're 100% to where we need to be, you know, in terms of having all of our able bodies. But we just got to prepare well. That's our goal for this week, to prepare well and then go out. And if we prepare well, you got an opportunity to play well.
Well, it's got to make you wonder if you got your starters, they're not banged up, beat up a little bit, what they've been doing all year, because they've been getting hit and banged up and giving punishment out as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's football, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one thing about football. I think I read something. There was a teacher in New York. She said football is the only subject in the school system that we have never been able to and are never going to be able to make it easy. Football is not easy. You're going to get hit. You got to hit people. Sometimes there are injuries, and it takes a toll. It's got to bounce back.
You throw the records out. You're 1-0, and Christian Academy of Louisville's 1-0, and they are defending state champion not once but 2 times in a row. So this is going to be a real challenge this week for you.
Yeah, it's going to be a good challenge for us. It's going to be a great challenge, actually. They got a lot of kids that can make plays. They're extremely well coached, and they're defending state champions, back-to-back defending state champions. Now, not all of those kids that are on the field for them played in those games, but there's quite a few of them that actually did, so they know how to win. So we got to just prepare. We got to really, really pay close attention to detail, practice hard, practice with great effort and energy, and prepare for this game so that we can go out and play with great energy and effort.
What does their offense look like, Coach?
Well, offensively, they're very multiple. They can do a lot of different things. They got a really good quarterback. They execute well up front. They run the ball well. And they're very, very good at scheming you up and taking shots and making big plays, finding your weaknesses. So they're really, really good and multiple on offense.
What about defense? What are you liable to see that they're going to try to do to you?
On defense, they're a multiple 3-4. They move around a lot. They're going to blitz. They're going to hold their gaps. They're going to be fundamentally sound. They're very good in the secondary, and they'll mix their coverage up. Their linebackers really run hard and flow hard. So, again, they do a great job. They're very well coached. They're very disciplined. They're fundamentally sound, and they're going to run hard to the ball. So we just got to be ready to match their energy and effort, come off the ball, and play tough physical football.
Do they have good team speed?
Yeah, I mean, they do. They got some kids they got about 4 or 5 kids that can score from anywhere. So we got to be ready.
Keys to a Mercer County win over Cal Friday night at home.
Well, I think we got to execute on offense and control the tempo, get first down, score in the red zone, in every series with a kick, whether that be a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Defensively, we need to tackle well, read our keys, take the ball away, and eliminate the big play. Special teams, we got to cover well. We got to make sure that we have our special teams make plays to help us win the game and not lose. And at the end of the day, we got to score more points and win a turnover battle. If we can do all these things, we'll have a chance to win.
Coach, best of luck in practice the rest of the week and in the game on Friday night, and we look forward to talking to you again next Monday night.
All right, Rick, I appreciate it. Go Titans.
Wow, this is going to be a tall order, Joe, to Cal, back-to-back state championship team. And, again, it all goes back to they know how to win.
Yeah, he made a good point. You know, you think about Boyle County football, for example, and they're looking to win their 5th straight. prepared to win. I mean, the guys that are seniors on this team this year for Bull County would have been 8th graders when Bull County won their first one in this run back in 2020. So those guys didn't play on the field in 2020. They're 8th graders, but yet they're prepared to win. But they know the expectation. Same thing at Christian Academy of Louisville. You're on the field, you expect to win. So certainly a tough task for Mercer County. I remember when Cal and DeSales was in the same district as Mercer when Buchanan was the head coach at Mercer County. There's one year the Titans beat Cal in the regular season, and then I think lost to Cal in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken.
The playoffs.
So this is going to be a tough task, very tough task.
Well, and in Garrett County, that's not going to be an easy thing to go up to Louisville Central either. That's a tall task for them.
Yeah, one of the best running backs in the state, Cortez Stone, who plays for Louisville Central. You talk about speed all over the field. That's the Louisville Central team, so they're going to have their hands full. Garrett County will as well. Let's go to Danville, talk with head coach Frank Parks. And Coach Parks, it was a 66-0 win for Beechwood. Where did Beechwood rank among the teams you played this year?
Oh, they're right up there at the top of the teams we played this year. They just so fundamentally sound. They execute at a very high level. They well coached. A lot of those kids just start on their road, do what they're taught to do. So they're right there at the top, if not the top team this year that we have faced.
Yeah, you talk about they're just doing the role. How much do you think, when you look at your Admiral team, that your guys maybe watching Beechwood can learn from that? Say it's not about being a hero. It's not about hero ball. Come out, do your role, do what you're supposed to do, and good things can happen.
Well, they can learn a lot just from the way they went about their business and the way they play the game, their hustle, their intensity, and just how they play the next play. So, you always can learn a lot from teams like that just execute at a high level and play the game the right way.
Coach, let's talk about this is a season where, obviously things didn't go as you had hoped, but the positives that came about from this season, Coach. When you look at your 2024 Admiral team, what are some things that you can take away as a positive from the season?
Well, one, they kept showing up every week and continue to work. And, you got guys like Nathan Doyle who hasn't played football and had to come in and eventually start a quarterback, and that's a tough task, especially with the teams we played. And he just continued to get better and work. Like his work ethic was probably one of the best ones on the team. As far as just he would stay after 30 minutes improving, and you've seen in his play. And guys just continue to work and come in, and we try to make adjustments as a staff to try to put those guys in situations, and they just continue to come back and put in work.
You look at the team, too, and we talked multiple times, this is still a young team. And when you look down the roster at the playmakers that you have, Jatavian Beasley, sophomore. You mentioned Nathan Doyle, freshman. KJ Dismukes, junior. Trendon Sellers is a sophomore. Keegan Jones, who plays line for you, a sophomore. Guys that are going to be back next year, and another year off season of lifting weights. You had talked earlier this morning about maybe doing like a football school where you're kind of just going over high IQ plays, what guys should do and see when they're on the football field. So another off season of all that, coupled with the experience they got from playing this year, and things can continue to trend upward for Danville. Is that what you believe?
Yes, and that's going to be the biggest thing. Like, teaching these guys, what to look for when they playing, and not just kind of playing the game, but kind of have an understanding. And, that's tough as a young guy. And when you played early, you're kind of just trying to survive, and hopefully the game will slow down for them now. They become juniors, 2 years. A lot of them are playing against upperclassmen, and now they get to become a little bit of the upperclassmen, and the game hopefully slows down. We have to have a big off season as far as just learning about coverages and things of that nature. So even you say some of those guys like KJ, this is his first year playing since middle school, so that inexperience is just like playing a young guy as well. So there's a lot of learning to do, and hitting the weight room and getting bigger, faster, and stronger.
Yeah, when you talk about Nathan Doyle, first year playing, And I think it's easy for people who watch football to say, well, the quarterback should have thrown it there or should have done that. But you said something that's interesting, recognizing coverages. For someone who's never played football before, trying to recognize, is it man-to-man, is it zone? If this guy is blitzing from this spot, then this guy must be open because there's no one covering this guy. And having to process all that in his first year playing is extremely difficult. And on top of that, you're playing against teams that are super fast, super athletic, and so trying to process it even quicker during a game.
Oh yes, and that is huge. And he didn't have a older guy where he could just hand it off to and let the game come. Toward the end, we threw a little bit more with the quick screen, which it was one of his strengths. But people would adjust and take it away, and he had to learn where the grass was at, and like you said, who was maybe coming off this edge, and well, be able to go to the ball. And you have to be in sync with your receivers as well. So it was a lot because, people would give him a too high look and roll, or if he was having a little bit of success, they would make a change. So now he has to adjust, and not really understanding some of those adjustments was tough on him. And he just, he's learning on the fly.
Danville head football coach Frank Parks. Coach, in terms of the offseason now, you got some guys that'll be playing basketball, I'm sure. You got baseball season. We know you got some baseball guys, Nathan being one of those. So tell us, what do you want to see out of maybe the football guys who are going to be this offseason lifting weights? When does all that work start for offseason preparation?
Well, we will take a few weeks off, a couple weeks off, and start to get back in the weight room after Thanksgiving break. And coaches and I have already discussed, when we're going to start kind of the football school. So we'll get that confirmed and try to continue to grow and move the program forward.
Well, that's a rough 2 years for Coach Parks, a tough 2 years for Danville, 0-22.
Yeah.
So,
You're right. That's all I got to say. Yeah, it's been tough.
Yeah,
it has been very tough.
This is pretty easy, Joe. At the Harrisburg DQ, two-piece fish dinner comes with fries and toast on sale for $4.99. Get a fish sandwich, combo it up. That's $3.99. Combo it up for just $6.99. It's on sale. Served all day country ham sandwich. I've gotten that. That's really good. And BLTs, they're served all day as well. We're getting ready to take a timeout, and we are going to serve up Lincoln Coach Rogers and Boyle Coach Haddix. You are getting the DQ Pigskin Report. Getting it live on 99.5 FM, 103.9 FM. That's WHIR, and the other 99.5 is WHBN. And if that's not enough, we stream it live at hometownlive.net.
Are you considering a new home purchase or maybe a remodel? Are you looking for a stable partner you can trust to help you understand your options? This is Jason Tyler. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank in Harrodsburg. As part of your community, I'm here to help you understand the best options for you today and in the future. Give me a call at 859-734-3316 and let me show you what Uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank is Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Big deals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Intercounty Energy wants you to put safety first when you're working outside. Always look up to see if there are overhead power lines, and be sure to stay clear of them. For safety's sake, always hire a professional to trim trees instead of doing it yourself. Remember, a tree limb cut in the wrong place could fall on a power line and cause you a world of hurt. If you do decide to do the work yourself, always protect your eyes and hands by wearing safety glasses and gloves. Intercounty Energy cares about your safety. Look up, be alert, and stay safe.
What kind of tires do we keep at CC Auto? Cooper, Michelin, Nitto, Hankook, Firestone, Bridgestone, Toyo, General, Yokohama, and many more. We've just added the new line of Mastercraft tires, and we are also a Goodyear National Account dealer. We keep lawn and garden tires in stock, as well as farm implement tubes and tires. We have a farm service truck to meet the needs of our farmers. Call us at CC Auto today, 734-9515.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
This Saturday,
we're going to play Kentucky football. Kentucky! Let's go!
A different kind of horse rolls into town from right here in the Commonwealth.
Take it from them. Everything you got.
The Murray State Racers and your Kentucky Wildcats.
The pregame show starts this Saturday at 11:30 with kickoff at 1:30.
It's all right here on your home for the Cats and the hits is WRNZ FM C105.
And now, back to the DQ Pigskin Report.
Live from the Harrodsburg Dairy Queen, where we'd love to have you join us, though a little bit late now, but we'll be here another 15 minutes or so.
But you can still eat after 7 o'clock. It's not like they close at 7.
But if they want to see us, they're running late. I mean, obviously, that's why they would
Super
come.
Dave's here to sign autographs and kiss babies, whatever. Get your picture taken with
Padre and TNT are here, too.
Yeah, that's right.
And we'd love to have you.
We got our own little section right here.
Yeah, we'd love to have you here as well as we talk high school football. And starting with Lincoln County head coach Levi Rogers in this segment. And Coach Rogers, it's time for your senior salute. And what I'll do is I'll say a name of a senior, and you'll tell me what he meant to the program, starting off with Kanan Dawson.
Excellent kid for us, good leader. He's lived here, grown up here in Lincoln County his whole life. He kind of moved away there for a little bit of stint, about a year or so, and then came back. But was really happy to get him back. Big-time leader for us, led our defense, made the all-district team this year for us, played middle linebacker, a little bit of tight end here and there. Just big-time emotional leader for us. Really good kid, really good football player, does things the right way on and off the field. So I was really happy to have Kanan and, have him, somewhat lead our football team this year.
Number 2, Gavin Douglas.
Gavin's one that was an explosive football player. He had an injury right before the season started that kept him out the first 5 games for us there. He was, up to have a really big year, and he broke his arm kind of a bad injury. And then came back, but when he came back, he came in strong, picked up the offense as quickly and as good as he could, started defense for us all the way out, rotated at receiver, really good football player overall, athletic kid, and another one, too, that a lot of the kids in the locker room look up to, and some of those older guys, a lot of them hang out, with Gavin. So really good kid, raised by some good parents, and, another good one to have around.
Number 6, Bradley Cole.
Bradley's one that I've remembered from my first stint here at Lincoln. I can remember he came over middle school, going into his freshman year there was one that stuck out, always had really good speed. It was a little bit undersized there early on, but worked his butt off, and grew into what he was. Bradley's a really good player for us. Rotated receiver, started at cornerback for us. He's got some opportunities to play college football after high school here, so really proud of Bradley and, the work that he's put in because, he's true definition of it. He's worked his butt off for 4 years, and then, like I said, now he's going to have an opportunity to play after high school, so really proud of Bradley.
Number 13, Slate Adams.
Slate's,
the definition of a guy that you want. You know, a kid shows up every day, works his butt off every day, never misses a practice, never misses anything, shows up early. Didn't play the most. He played some special teams for us, but a kid that you never heard no bad attitude, no mouthing, no nothing from Slade Adams. You know, really good kid, you know, raised really well, really high character young man. I think his plans are to go into the Marine Corps after high school. So really happy to have Slade, and he's a guy that definitely kind of held our locker room together.
Number 14, Gatlin Makinich.
Gatlin's another one that's just definition of work. Comes in, didn't miss a practice, didn't miss a day, shows up on time every single day, and always smiling. One thing you'll know about Gatlin is he's got a really good comb over, really good smile to him. He don't talk a whole lot. You don't get much out of Gatlin, but I mean he's always doing things the right way. You know, another one just leads by example. Great kid to have in the locker room. Once again, you know, just you can tell, just raised really, really well. You know, just a great young man, and Gatlin's got a bright future.
Number 17, Caleb Carrier.
Caleb Carrier, he's another one. These seniors, it's kind of, you know, the same story. These guys are some guys that came in and maybe didn't play as much growing up and those kinds of things, but just worked and developed, and then came out and, you know, rotated in at receiver, played all the special teams for us. Really proud of Caleb. We had this conversation the other day in the weight room. He may have been, when I was here the first time he came as a freshman, he may have been one of the smallest freshmen I've ever seen in my life. You know, when he came in, I'll never forget when he wanted to come out and play football. But just a kid that got in, did it the right way, wasn't scared. And then I turn around and come back when he's going into his senior year, and he's about 6'1", 6'2", 175, 180-pound kid, so good-sized kid. So Caleb's probably grown the most of anybody I've ever seen from freshman to senior year, but another one, you know, raised right, great leader for us in the locker room.
Number 18, Jaden Patel.
Jaden Patel's the surprise for me. He's one that, you know, he's not surprised because of the way he works. I mean, he poured up in the weight room, not the biggest guy in the world, but when I got here in the spring, he's one that I looked at him and was like, man, you know, this kid, he's got some speed, a little bit undersized. And then I started seeing him work in the weight room, and I kept telling our coaches, like, Jaden's going to play. You know, he's not one that played a lot, you know, before I got here. And the coaches kept telling me, like, he's not bad, played some JV ball and stuff like that. And you talk about working his way into a spot and doing well. Started safety for us all year long. Just got voted to the all-district team. So can't be more proud of Jaden Patel.
Lincoln County head football coach Levi Rogers. Coach, we appreciate you being on. We'll do the second half of Lincoln County Senior Salute next week as we continue to appreciate and show love to the Lincoln County football seniors on our Senior Salute segment. Coach, appreciate you being on, and we'll talk to you again next week about the rest of your Lincoln County seniors on your Patriot roster.
All right, that was Lincoln Coach Rogers. Now let's head over to Boyle County. Coach Haddock's big plays, quick scores, a running clock in the first quarter led you to a 57-7 win over Perry County Central.
Yeah, I thought we played well. Come out and really got after them early, which is what we wanted to do. Set the tone as far as 1 and 2 on offense and defense. First play got an interception, so all the things we wanted to do, and got out there healthy with a win.
You did it in a variety of different ways, scoring on punts and runs and passes. It's just a good mix.
Yeah, we had a lot of different things. I thought special teams played well, so it happened a lot of different things. We only ran like 8 offensive plays, I think, with the ones. But our young guys got in there and played well also.
And that's the good news, I guess, is getting these guys some prime time playing time in playoffs, and that's invaluable because you never know when a guy's going to go down.
Yeah, you never know. They were, and you know, they all know the expectations of how we're going to play and what we expect to do.
So everybody came out healthy. I guess everybody's back but Gio at this point.
Yes, everybody's back and ready to go.
Now, ready to go. You've got another county team, Letcher County, coming in, and what do you know about their offense?
Now, they're more multiple as far as what they do on offense, and we've got to do a good job of, you know, they will throw a little bit more, and they'll get in different formations and do a lot of different stuff than what Perry did.
And what a name for a quarterback, Gunnar Holbrook. He's got 24 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and he's got 3 scores rushing, so he's accounted for 27 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's a dynamic player as far as what they do. Does a good job running their offense.
Quentin Williams, running back, has got 9 touchdowns. Brett Smith, another one's got 5 touchdowns. And Garrett Hassel got 3 touchdowns. So got some balance in running.
They do. They got some good, some good little athletes play outside. They get the ball to a lot of different people.
And wide receivers, Gavin Brown has 33 catches, 5 touchdowns. Brett Smith's got 26 catches for 9 touchdowns. And Keaston Branham's got 4 catches for touchdowns.
Yeah, they spread it around. Like we said, they throw the ball a little bit. They throw a lot of screens, a lot of different motions and movements and formation. So we got to do a great job being prepared and tackle out in space.
What do you expect to see from them on offense? What do you think they would like to try to do, Coach?
Oh, they want to spread it out and get their guys out in space and let them go run. No motion, try to outnumber you and get numbers to the ball. So we've got to do a great job of them getting to the ball, getting our 11 Black Cats to the ball.
And their kicker, Emma Adams, is 29 out of 36 extra points, and she's got a field goal.
Yeah, pretty good in the kicking game. Of course, what we do there. So got to obviously hope they ain't kicking many extra points.
Defensively, Garrett Howard leads them with 124 tackles. Dawson Kinser's got 123 tackles. And as a team, they've recovered 8 fumbles and 11 interceptions, so they do a little ball hawking out there.
They do, and they give you some multiple fronts. They'll be in some 4-man down. There'll be some 3-man down. There'll be some of this and going on. So it's a difficult thing to get ready. They'll play some cover 2. They'll play some man-to-man, so they gives you a lot of different looks that we got to prepare for. But it's really nothing that we haven't seen. We've seen a lot of different things throughout the whole year, so we're prepared for it all. But we just got to be ready to get after it.
What do you see with their special teams?
Special teams pretty sound on special teams. They will try to. They're not going to kick it deep to us more than likely. So we've got to return the ball and get going.
Are they big on the lines? Do they have some speed?
Yeah, they do. But we just got to execute and do what we do.
Coach, final question. What's it going to take for Boyle County to come away with a 32nd win in a row over Letcher County Central?
Well, we just got to take care of the football. Got to limit the big play. Play our game. Do what we do. Get out and hit them fast and early and play Rebel football. All right, thank you. Go Rebels.
There you go.
Rebel
Go Titans, go Rebels.
Yeah.
Go Golden Lions.
When you said 32nd win in a row, I took it as 30 seconds. Well, you had a win. Basically, last week, Coach, it took about 30 seconds before you got the running clock. So how could you get a second 32nd win in a row?
Probably won't be the second quarter, maybe.
For all intents and purposes, Letcher County Central is better than Perry County Central. They played earlier this year, and Letcher County Central beat them by like 45. But they're still nowhere near Boyle County's caliber. They're a pretty good team, though, right? I mean, like they throw it around a little bit. I think Coach Haddix mentioned that.
The quarterback's accounted for 27 touchdowns.
Yeah, so they're going to – I think be tougher than Perry County Central, but Boyle County certainly still has the upper hand.
I think the speed Boyle County is what's going to dominate them.
Yeah. Friday night, Letcher County Central is at Boyle County. Our coverage begins at 7 o'clock. We'll have it on Z105. Christian Academy of Louisville is at Mercer County. Tim Biggs will be there for that one. 7 o'clock pregame on WHBN.
He has his tape in his hand.
Yep, Garrett County's at Louisville Central. Our coverage begins after 7 o'clock at hometownlive.net and delayed on Z105 after the Boyle County game. Saturday is college football. Sewanee. How you say it?
Sewanee.
There we go. Sewanee is at Center College. And Murray State is at UK. Our coverage begins at 11:30. Kickoff at 1 o'clock on Z105 and all games streamed live.
Kickoff at 1:30.
Kickoff at 1:30. You're right. It's 2-hour pregames. You're right. 2-hour pregame. 1:30 kickoff for Murray State at UK.
But just listen to it start at 11:30.
Yeah. Once you start at 11:30, doesn't matter when kickoff is. You're starting at the beginning. They'll get the kickoff.
Yeah, you don't want to miss anything.
All games streamed live on the World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. Again, Friday, Letcher County Central at Boyle County, Christian Academy of Louisville at Mercer County, Garrett County at Louisville Central on Saturday.
Yeah. Saturday. Oh, you want me to say Sewanee?
It's at Center College at 1 o'clock.
I know where you were going with that.
Just looking at you, you're like, yeah, Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Saturday.
All right.
And Murray State's at UK, 11:30, pregame, 1:30 kickoff.
On Z105.
Yep.
Thank you for listening. Thank you, Robert Wagner. Thank you, Super Dave, the Padre, TNT. Thank you for listening. Get out and support the Golden Lions, the Rebels, and the Titans. It's been another live sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network. We will see you next week here at the Harrodsburg DQ Grill and Chill. Padre looks like he's going to sleep. He ate so much good food.
This has been the DQ Pigskin Report, brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agents, CC Auto Parts and Service, Whitaker Bank, Essity, DQ. Join us every Monday evening at 6 during the football season for the Pigskin Report on the Hometown Radio Network and hometownlive.net.
This is WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, broadcasting on AM 1420 and now FM 99.5. Now, the news.
It's 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio. I'm Brian Shook. The Republicans almost have control of the House as the vote counting rolls on. A win for Republicans would give President-elect Trump an easier path to enact his policies now that the Senate is under GOP control. The Democrats insist there's a House path to victory, but Republicans are growing more confident every day. Donald Trump is putting his support behind New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik to serve as U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. Trump confirmed the nomination to the New York Post on Sunday. The president